is Angela Bear, and I'm the ICT Security Analyst with RCDSB, and today we're going to review Google sharing and permissions. So we're continuing on with Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and we're in January. So I've created a January tab, and as you can see, there's currently nobody shared with any of these folders. And I'd like to do an analogy that when we share at the root level, at the top level here of this folder, it's like a water slide. So everybody at the top of the water slide can go down the water slide. For argument's sake, let's say there's a second entrance, so you can get on the water slide halfway. Those people can still see the folders under them, but they can't physically climb that water slide. So if we share January with help desk, and we're not going to notify them, that's going to give them permissions everywhere within the January 2023 folder. So if I click off and click back on, it should update. And there we are. So as I drill down through my folders, you will see that Help Desk has access to my content, my do not share, and my version of staffing. So as you can see, because I shared at the top level, at the highest point on the water slide, they continue on. So even this additional folder will have access. And then, another do not share document, we're going to see that Help Desk has permissions when it loads. Just give it a second. Awesome. So there's a couple ways to share. You can right click and hit the share button. There's manage access, and from within a document there's also share. And there's three different types of options you can share. There's the viewer, commenter, and editor. You can also add an expiration date if you're working with a vendor or a specific individual where perhaps you only want them to have access to that file till the end of the month. And I think this is a little known fact here in this gear, the settings. Editors can change permissions and share. So let's say you want somebody to edit it, but you don't want them to be able to share outside. You can also allow them to download or print a copy. So if you would like to keep that document a little more personal, there's additional settings there. And as I mentioned, if we went here, we can add an expiration date. So those are all really important things to know. So let's say we just wanted to share this document. We'll share it with the department manager, Doug Fiebig. And we're not going to notify him, and we'll just give him viewer permissions. Doug only has access to this specific file. He does not have access to the do not share or anything else. And I think that's important, where we're only sharing individual files if you need to, and not specifically sharing at the root to give everybody access. So we'll reload into there, and then as we can see, now there's a couple more people with access to our do not share. A couple tips and tricks for everybody. This eye you can use to open and close to see your access. If you prefer to use colors on a folder, you can right click and change color. I like to use color coordinating for certain things, and if you're a power user and you don't like the mouse too much, you want to stick with the keyboard, you should be able to hover over and hit the N key to rename, and I believe we can use the period key to open up additional sharing options as well. So I'd just like to remind everybody not to share at the root level. And that's everything for today. Hope you guys have a great day.